Alright. Hello everyone, this is Silverin, and I hope everyone is having a great Christmas vacation. I'm back here on Auction Not Included with the DLC spaced out, progressing a little more in the early game, and my co-pilot here is Vane. He's here to make sure I don't go crazy, I guess.
Why wouldn't you want to go crazy?
Because I might go crazy, like, I might like run my mouth or something like that for the wrong way.
Science!
I believe in science. Yes, I believe in science.
Yes, I am Vane Talazar. I am his co-pilot, but it's really more of just watching him play through the game and just having, a Sunday afternoon discussion on just about anything, particularly the game, but just about anything. And we all hope that you all had a safe and healthy Christmas weekend.
I appreciate you're here. You're a lot more eloquent with words than I am.
Eloquent.
Alright, so we're at cycle 12. My colony's called the Silver Lining because whenever something bad happens, the duplicants, look to the best of the situation. Like, look at the silver lining. So, here we go. Just jumping back in then.
When something bad happens, don't you mean that they're looking towards the sky, or in this case, space, and be like, God? And that's God with GAWD. God,
Oh my god.
please have mercy on us all. We are just in space doing our job to stay alive.
I don't know how much of that will happen right now because, they're still underground at the moment. So, where we last left off is I was still starting off the base, like cutting out various areas. Oh, that's right. I was going to combine these two water sources into one area and then hopefully build out more. So, let's see, just to make sure. Um, priorities are set.
Is the air breathable for our fellow duplicants?
Let's find out. There's 798 grams per. Yeah, there's air in here. Okay, there's
Can
plenty of
you
air.
even?
I still need to produce more air, but otherwise it's a lot of polluted air. But that's completely fine. So, all right, I'm just gonna let them work for a bit, see where we're at.
Oh, look at that. I just noticed on the upper left-hand corner, TX 3017 gained a skill point, and so did Orbis.
Oh, nice. I can appreciate that. Let's see what skills I should give them. So TX is going to get additional electrical engineering.
Look how proud he is. With his helmet and that wonderful smile.
He's gonna get improved tinkering? No, electrical engineering hats that he has to bolt on his head. So, like, when he activates, he's going to get that hat. And Orbis, he's going to be my researcher, I believe, because I don't have a researcher yet. And I'm gonna give him the advanced research hat. It's gonna like, I don't actually like this hat as much, so I'm probably not gonna give him that hat.
What kind of hat is that?
It's some kind of like mesh, like electronic mesh, I guess, to like make him research better. I have no idea.
Well, you are God, and you are giving him that hat, so...
And Sir is going to have improved carrying hats. It's just a simple like supply hat. And then let's see. So when they move over here, they're gonna be bestowed new skills and new hats. Let's go!
Look at the way they're happy when they grab it.
I know, right? They're so happy when they find stuff and then put it away. Oh, that's right. I need to build a storage area. I think after we clear out this area, I'm going to build out this way and make a storage area. Ooh, that reminds me. Hold on. There we go.
In your last playthrough, you found that luxurious bedroom on the bottom left or so. How will you be getting there?
Probably gotta dig through. I don't want to destroy it though. That's the thing because I can't make it yet. So it might just be someone's like private bedroom. Because
I would assume that would be for your own private bedroom. You are God.
my character. Yeah, because the decor in this room is like really strong, so I could definitely make that its own personal bedroom.
Do you assign duplicants to beds, or do they go to any random bed and sleep in it?
You could assign people to beds, yes.
Hmm.
So what I'm gonna
Be
do?
like, here you go, duplicant of the week. You get this bed.
That's funny. Oh, when Orbis came in, I forgot didn't assign him a bed yet, so I need to go make him a bed.
He's sleeping on the ground. How could you?
That's not my fault. Like it's how I
It
don't.
is your fault. You are God, GAWD God.
I th-
You're like, come to life, Orbis, and then sleep on the ground.
oh my gosh. I'll do a better job with accommodation.
Mhm.
Alright, so the next thing I'll do is I'm gonna create a storage area. That way, like it's a centralized place for materials and such like that. Because this area is gonna get full up pretty fast already. Like there's already like they're already full of like all the sandstone and stuff like that. So
There's no COVID in that area that you're selected.
there might be some food poisoning because they're doing a really bad job keeping themselves contained with germs. So I'm gonna fix that.
And by COVID, guys, I mean like what was it called? The slime lung or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, slime lung. That's like right over here
It's COVID and oxygen not included.
because it does travel by air, and when it gets into the duplicants, I think they spread it. I do not remember. I'm not gonna try to find out. I'm gonna try to keep.
If only you could use Lysol to clean the surrounding area, huh?
Oh yeah, no, they're totally like when I assign it to them, they'll like they have like this green mist that that's the Lysoling everything. So that's nice. Alright, I'm gonna put some storage bins up here. Pew, 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 pew.
And what is that storage for?
The storage is where I started getting a little nitpicky about where things go, such as like the important things like algae, coal, seeds and such.
Is that why there's so many minerals on the ground in that second floor-ish thing?
Yeah, like what I should do is I'm gonna put a storage bin on both sides and have them clean that floor as well. That way, because there's so much bad decor going on right now, they're probably getting demoralized from all the bad decor. So first thing I want to do is make this one strictly.
You know what would demoralize me?
Mm.
Unrefrigerated food.
Fix that eventually. I think I can actually make it now, actually.
Get to work, God.
There we go. I don't know how I feel about you constantly calling me GAWD God.
Okay, Karen.
Oh, well, no.
Because
not
you
that.
are the manager. Just kidding.
Not that either. Oh my god.
I don't want to call you boss because you're abusive.
Oh my god. Alright, I gotta dismount these, move these over there. So I'll handle my storage stuff first, and then I'll worry about water. Like, these guys need to do this, this, and this. Since they have like a range, they can only climb over 2 tiles at most. I need to make it so they don't accidentally like dig themselves to like a too high of a place. Ooh, calling achievement. What do I get? Outdoor renovations. Construct a building outside the initial starting biome. Oh, it's because I'm in the hot biome now.
The hot biome?
Yes. So because I've been digging out into this area, because this is the ideal zone, right? It's at a perfect cool temperature right now, like around 23 Celsius. This area is getting much hotter, 47 Celsius. And the thing I want to try to avoid is making my base too hot, because right around like 90 Celsius or like 100 Celsius, like boiling point and such like that, right? It'll like all these equipment will stop functioning. And more importantly, like my oxygen diffuser, if it starts overheating, I won't be producing oxygen, which would be really bad.
But it's tempered right now, so it's okay. But are you saying that the more you dig outwards, the more that heat seeps into the base?
Yeah, so my goal is going to be to close off my initial base with what was they called again? Insulated tiles. I don't have them yet. I have to research them. I need insulated tiles in order to slow the rate of energy transfer from one object to another. The denser something is, of certain materials, the slower something will heat up. And because heat is such a mechanic in this game, knowing like what kind of material is better insulated, it will be important when I produce tiles around this area. And I just realized it's like a lot to explain. I'm so sorry.
Well, it's a complicated game. Well, I don't want to say complicated, but there's a lot to manage.
Yeah.
And as long as you know what it is that you've got to manage, yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
Okay, yeah. I want to make sure I have consumable ore right here. Make sure that's highly prioritized so that people will bring it over here right away. Like, I usually switch between, like, 4, 5, and 6 for priorities. 5 being, like, kind of the default priority, and 6 being, like, oh, slightly above that, so they'll take care of that, and then default back to 5. And then 4 being the one where, like, oh, once everything's done, if you have nothing to do— Ooh! No! He's suffocating! How do I save you?
What happened? What's going on? Who's suffocating?
These guys up here. It's Sir and Vane are suffocating right now.
Oh no!
It's because they're in an area without any oxygen, so in order to save them, I must dig here. Oh no, you can make it! I believe in you guys! Breathe!
Oh no, they fell into the water. Oh no, they're getting out, they're getting out, they're getting out. We're good, we're good.
Oh,
Gosh, Karen!
Go back in the water! Okay, okay. Now that that's resolved, let's see, back to research.
Aren't they gonna get flooded once they, destroy all those tiles next to that water?
Yeah, what I'm gonna try to do is make it so that the water flows in this like square. Like what I'm gonna do, like see how I have like a block here of tile. I'm gonna make a block of tile here that's containing all the water, and if I find any more water outside this biome, like over here for example, I'm going to inject it into the system. The only issue right now is that there's no oxygen down there, so working down there is kind of, yeah, like, very bad for them.
Who's down there?
Let's find out. It is Beardsley's down here helping out, Sir's down here helping out, and Vane's down here helping out. So I appreciate you guys and your work and your sacrifice.
I demand a raise.
Hopefully I'll get you better accommodations eventually.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. So I'll have you guys clean this up. Let's see. So that's gonna flow that way. I need to prioritize the research. So who's researching? Research. I just saw it. Researching. There it is. So Orbis is researching for me.
That's so many skills.
Yeah, I know. It's fun. I love it. We're just going to research, and then...
Does this mean you'll eventually have enough duplicates to have someone specialized in each of those skills?
Exactly. So the more duplicates I have, the more I can specialize their section of the thing. Because ideally, I want to be able to kind of understand how, in order to become more efficient, to become, see where all the resources are going and such like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Bye, Vane.
Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry you guys have to work in these conditions.
No, you're not.
As I give you guys more orders to dig down here.
This is my life now.
Alright, I'll dig out that area. So I think what I'll focus on first is, for this session, I'm going to get the water in all one place. I got the storage going, and then we'll just see from there what I'm going to do after that. Let's see, germs are good. No one is puking, so that's good. Ultimately, my goal is eventually going to box in. Oops, what was that? Box in this entire place with insulated tiles. but that's not until I like get some research done.
Mhm.
Speaking of research, what am I researching right now? Oh yeah. So deodorizer for all that polluted air that I've been generating with that new generator. The carbon skimmer for because everyone's breathing oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. If I'm not careful, the place will be completely filled with carbon dioxide. And what we know about carbon dioxide is because it's slightly heavier than oxygen, it builds out at the bottom of the base. So you can actually see it right here, carbon dioxide.
Mm.
So
Science.
yeah. What we don't want to happen is this carbon dioxide being, up here in the work area because they'll be constantly like, oh, I need oxygen, like going up and stuff like that, getting oxygen.
Oh my gosh.
So that carbon skimmer that I'm researching will make it so like if I put it in the lowest section, it'll absorb all of that carbon dioxide, combining water and carbon dioxide and producing polluted water, which will siphon off to somewhere else. So I think just like what was it one of the Newton's laws thing? Like nothing is truly destroyed. It's just converted to something else. Everything about this game is about converting one element to another. In this case, in order to convert carbon dioxide, to remove this area, I need to turn it into polluted water, which is more manageable because I could move it as a liquid.
Interesting.
I know, I must sound so interesting right now.
Science.
They're getting soggy feet. Soggy feet's like a debuff that they'll have to deal with for just a little while. It makes them slightly demoralized.
No one likes to walk around with wet shoes or wet socks in their shoes. That's very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Go. I want you to get that. Dig it. Yeah, now I have all my water down here. So next, I think this is just gonna be my water reservoir in general. I'll just siphon all the water in this area. So what I'll do. Ooh, what do we got? We got the carbon skimmer. Deodorizer, definitely get this up right away. So the deodorizer converts polluted oxygen to good oxygen. You normally want to put it next to places that will generally produce polluted oxygen, such as this new generator that we have that converts polluted dirt with converts it to polluted oxygen. And then this area also is polluting polluted oxygen because of the outhouses.
Oh no.
I'll want to put one down here where all the polluted oxygen is producing. Polluted water will output polluted oxygen also. So I'm going to put a tile down here for it. This deodorizer down here. That way it can produce oxygen from here. So this is actually even though it's polluted water and it has food germs, it's a good source of oxygen because it's producing polluted oxygen.
Yeah, polluted oxygen.
It smells bad, I know. Alright, delete that. Alright, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna make the water go from here to here. And then I'll probably dig out this way, and then gravity will take the water down here. So I'll take this out. So, put some tiles here. Sometimes I really like about this game is just the you get to that zen of micromanaging all these elements, and then when it works, everything just kind of flows to
until something breaks.
Yeah.
Or until someone suffocates.
But then that's a part of the fun too, where
or drowns.
I'm saying it's part of the fun when
Or
you.
have wet socks.
Oh my gosh. When it becomes more efficient. Oh no, I'm gonna trap him. Go, go, go. Yay, okay, guys, free. Awesome. Come on, that up. A little extra water.
Is that a boulder on top of the bed?
You mean this thing right here?
The luxurious bed? Yeah.
Yeah, I need to dig my way over there. But I gotta stay focused. I need to get this water down here. I need to keep research going. I'm going to... What I'm doing here is... One way I make it easy for me to clean up certain floors is I put these storage bins on the side that are sweep only. So they'll sweep it up, bring it to the edge, and then I'll turn on and off this all. That way it just kind of drops them all in this one place. That way I could just destroy this tile, and it could go all the way down if I wanted to do that. Ooh. What again? Hatchling eggs. I don't want that. Or I could get a rancher. Ooh, I don't know. Not yet. Maybe not yet. Like, I need to secure my food situation a little bit better, and then I can hire more. I can bring in more people. So I'll get these hatchling eggs. Look, friends! So let's see, research. I'm gonna wait till I get the fridge stuff before I build out like a kitchen area. What the? That's different.
What?
Deodorizers have power requirements now.
Ooh.
I didn't know that. It's not a lot, but still, that just means that you have to add them to the grid now. So you can't like...
Put the planet out a little bit better.
Yeah, like you can't like, oh, I'm gonna dig out in this area, drop a deodorizer, and just like set it and forget it.
Logically speaking, you want to be able to power your deodorizer. Why wouldn't you be able to?
Well,
The
how
thing's got to have power to work.
well, no, how it used to work is all you need was sand, and it just functions automatically, like that. The change is now that they added so there's a -5 watts, like every second now, as opposed to like everything else around here.
Are those things on the right side, the little thing of plants, are those generating oxygen?
These guys, mealwoods.
On the right side, above the beds?
The beds. Oh yeah, these guys, right? Mealwoods.
E.
They are not producing oxygen. They're. Ugh. Oh, I did not know that. Look at that. I thought those were like buds. I didn't realize they were maggots.
Oh, ew. Ew.
I have never noticed that before.
Ew.
So is that what we're eating? No wonder it drops morale. I had no idea. Anyway, I need to do one thing real fast, and I want to make it so they don't eat the meal lice, and they only eat the much more efficient meal lice loaf, because it will consume 120 kilocalories of meal lice and produce 1,700. So it's a positive 500 kilocalories. Like, this menu allows you to control what they eat, as opposed to like them eating everything, because you don't want them to eat base ingredients if you could produce something better with them. So, bam, forever. Have that going for a bit, because these things are ready to farm essentially, so I'll have them work on that. Ooh, I need to power this too. I need to get more efficient with my power as well. I think once I clear out this section where the water is, that'll probably be my power station. Put a few more batteries and a coal generator up. Let's see. That's good that that lines up. So I'll do it that way. Yeah, that works out. 2, 3, 4, 5. This way. Go, big, go. Go, big, go. Go, big, go. Reset power.
Wow.
The battery's full. You don't need to do it anymore. Okay, back. I'll redo that in a minute. Yeah, take a look at that. So it's absorbing all the polluted oxygen and turning it into pure oxygen. With food poisoning? Oh god, it's getting everywhere. I don't know if I like that.
Is that slime lung?
Wait, where?
The little particles in the air. Go
Oh
back
no
to
no
that.
no! Thank God. No, it's food poisoning. Food poisoning isn't too bad. I don't know.
Why are you poisoning us, Karen?
That's not my fault. It's the food.
You're the manager, Karen.
Silly. Alright, that's deodorized. Hopefully, I think I need to add more deodorizers around here. And power them, apparently. I have to be more strategic on where I place them.
That's too much. My mind can't handle this. I commend you for having a job and then wanting to play this afterwards. That's too much mental power.
You think so? Like,
I think so.
the thing I appreciate about a game like this is the fact that you can pause and plan things out, as opposed to like in a real situation where things are constantly flowing, kind of thing.
Mm.
Like, I like the ability to plan things out, slow things down a little bit. Oh, what's that? I hear someone like who isn't happy or something. How's the food? I know it's not refrigerator right now. I'm in the process of getting fridges.
I love refrigerators.
Alright, how about digging things? See how the place is like nice and clear now for the most part?
Starting to be.
Yeah. So these guys too.
But I lack inspiration. Where are the decors?
The decors will be in here once I research like paintings and such, and I'll probably like duplicate, like print out a person who's very good at art.
I have just a person in mind when you do that.
You know? Okay. Let's see. Clean up this area. Yeah, when it comes to early game, most of it is just simply like getting your research as much as you. Oh no, Orbis! Why'd you fall asleep there?
Did you assign him a bed?
I did. I could have sworn I did.
Are you sure?
Oh, you know what it might be? Hold on. Where is Orbis?
Or are you overworking him to death?
I don't know.
Poor Orbis.
Orbis is up here. Yeah, he shouldn't be. Like, he's supposed to be working right now, not sleeping.
Maybe he was drinking a lot. Hangover.
Silly. Let's go here.
Does alcohol exist in this game?
Not that I know of as of right now. So we have 6 duplicates. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's a bed for everyone. I don't understand why he decided to fall asleep. Oh, that's right! He's narcoleptic. He'll fall asleep at random.
Oh no.
That's right. I have to remember that I shouldn't assign him to things like that go outside. Cause if he falls asleep out there and runs out of oxygen, that might be really bad. Wait, let's find out. Yeah, narcoleptic. This duplicate can and will fall asleep at any time, any place. Jesus. Okay, I need to remember that. So he's slightly less efficient in terms of like falling asleep everywhere.
Well, he's tired and he just wants to go to bed. And I don't know if you've ever had that feeling before. You just look at the ground or on the grass and you're like, you know what? I'm just taking a nap right here.
What should I research next? Probably med stuff. Ooh, proper bathrooms would be good. Maybe lighting. Automation, yes. I want
Oh no, here we go. Automation, Silveren's favorite thing.
I love automation. It's great. Like part of the part of the joy of this game also is creating a system that functions and works the way you want it to. Like when it's all automated and going on like the way you want it, it's like amazing. I love it.
Hmm. You guys should have seen him play Astroneer. That automation was insane. Oh, and Satisfactory. Oh my
I
gosh,
love those
Silver and
games
X
too.
is just like all over the place with automation.
I love automation. I love
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying.
automation.
It's your passion.
I like it. Yeah. I don't know if I'm entirely efficient about it, but I love it.
You can only be efficient once you dabble into it.
Hmm. Alright, let's get this water down there. Bam. We have plenty of coal here. Research complete. Oh wait, don't I have fridges now? This is fridges, right? Ceiling lamp, flower pot. I should have fridges now. Yeah, I do have fridges. I forgot about that. Let's see. I think this top section will be like general things. Put a fridge here. Bam. How am I at my power right now? Okay, I'm good right now. I don't want to overload a circuit with too many electronics or else it'll blow up. Not literally blow up, but you know what
Do I?
I mean. As in, like, the wires will, like, break, and I would have to repair them pretty often.
Why? What the? Oh, someone just got yucky lungs. I saw that.
Yucky lungs. Wait, what? Where?
I don't know. I just saw a thing that said plus yucky lungs.
Ooh, I wonder who that is.
Soggy feet.
Wait, I need to see who has yucky lungs. Oh, no one has diseases, but it could be just a debuff. Let's find out. Hungry. Yucky lungs, yeah. This duplicant got a big nasty lungful of polluted oxygen. Oh, that's why.
Oh no.
That just means he's gonna consume a lot more oxygen. So what I need to do is be more efficient about the polluted oxygen in the air right now. Which I think is getting cleaned out by the oxidizers at the moment. I think I have too many people. Alright, I think I can put another one up here.
So much unbreathable or barely breathable areas.
Yeah, I know.
That gives me anxiety.
I'm working on it.
Are you sure?
Yes. Let's create another storage area. There we go. Work on that. That's odd. I shouldn't be running out of power too often. I got a new refrigerator, which means we'll keep the food cold.
Are you sure? I still see unrefrigerated food.
Yeah, I need to get rid of this one. There we go. Deal with that.
I also see invalid construction location.
Oh, that's these guys, because, like, if you build something not over a tile sometimes...
Oh wait, go back to the right, go back to the right, to the beds.
Oh! Artist! No!
He's...
He almost made it to the bed and fell asleep.
Yeah. Poor guy. He's like, this is my life now.
Yeah, okay. Looks like I got the water moved down. What do we research? Yeah, we got automation stuff now. That's gonna be important when I do the batteries.
Batteries.
That way I can keep the place nice and powered without wasting energy. Now I'm going to clean up this area, make sure Make sure the water is going all the way down here. Oh, Orbis is having a bad day.
Is there any way we can improve it for him?
I could. Maybe I'll give him the comfy bed, if anything.
If he makes it to the comfy bed.
Yeah. No one's like pretty stressed out at the moment, so.
Oh, yeah, no one's stressed at all.
Yeah.
It's a good day at work, unless we're suffocating or drowning or having soggy feet.
Ooh, curative tablets will be useful right now in case they're like they get germed out.
Are you getting a new duplicate?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I have way too many people right now.
I was gonna say, if you do, it needs to be a girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I recommend, because you're looking for an artiste, it be Miley.
Oh, okay.
Or Haworthia.
Wouldn't mind that. I'll remember that for the next time I get a duplicate.
Mm-hmm. I'll remind you.
Let's see. Let's get these next. Go. I'm gonna put seeds up here and stuff because I want to make sure I always have a backup thing of seeds, and I'll compost everything else. Let's clean this up. There we go. Getting a nice, healthy blue starting to come in.
Ooh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that come from?
You mean this? The oxygen?
The blue, the very breathable stuff.
Right now it's because it's coming from my oxygen diffuser. It's producing oxygen using algae. I have a pretty good amount of algae right now. I have like 18 tons, so I could afford having two diffusers up for a little while to keep the place nice and breathable. Let's clean this place.
I just feel like I forgot his name from Spaceballs, where he has a can of fresh air.
that yes, totally.
The can of fresh air from Planet Druidia.
Mm-hmm. Love that movie. Spaceballs.
On an unrelated topic, food. I'll be right back.
Oh, yay, I like food. Speaking of food, I'm making some right now. Nice, things are looking good. I think I need this. Go put the depleted dirt in the compost. That's probably a better use of it than more oxygen. I have plenty of algae. Let's move this up here. What are the things that I get? Nice, nice. Mentioned it before, but the idea right now, at least here in the early game, is to make sure I unlocked all of the options available. That way when I build out further, I'll be able to have all my options for like building systems and such. Ease work, work. Yay, food! Thank you, babe. New skill. What we got? Research. I might as well give you a hat.
Orvis got a new skill point. See, all that sleeping randomly on the ground made a difference.
I think he appreciates the extra responsibility. No one is over the morale just yet.
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 Meaning you have something planned for us.
Yeah, I may be giving you guys like a lot of responsibility soon. There we go. So this room's gonna be... I think this will be more utility stuff, like production, and then this one will be power.
I feel like that bottom body of water is like a swimming pool.
Right. Let's do that. The swimming pool is almost ready.
Mm.
It's more than swimming pool. It's gonna be my area for like water and such. A water collection area, essentially.
A swimming pool in space in the middle of the asteroid.
I wonder if I could still... Oh, I can! Nice. I could... Like, there's a screenshot mode where you can zoom out further and stuff, so you can see more of your base.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use that later for when I expand out further. Don't need you anymore. Nice. I netted 1, 2, 3 rooms, or 3 work areas. And then everything on the sides like this, those will be my various rooms. Like, I'll probably make a dining hall in one of these rooms soon.
Wouldn't that make you happy, Chef Silverette?
Yep. Ooh, these guys are getting grow steel. Yeah, I probably should get started on the power. That way, when, like, I could use the duplicate again for other things. Let's see, do I want it there? Do I want it lower? Or do I want it higher? Nah, I should keep it low. That way, because coal generators produce a lot of carbon dioxide, and it'll allow the... I want to keep it low because carbon dioxide will naturally show up on the bottom of the base. This will be, like, I think I'll make this a temporary power area.
Mm-hmm. So the bottom of your base will always be barely breathable or unbreathable?
Yeah. Colony achievement. What do we get? Ooh. Have at least 1 toilet in the colony and a bed for every duplicant. They got better. Cure a sick duplicant of disease. Huh. When did that happen? Oh, it's because I had the curative tablets and someone must have been sick from the food poisoning. That must have been not have been fun for them. Let's see. I need the automated battery. Should I do that one next? Let's see. I think I'll reroute. I want automated batteries now. power, computers, gases, liquids, medicine, colony development, power. Want you. I do need refined materials. Smelting. Oh, I already have. No, I don't. I need this. I need you. Probably always use for.
What are you doing?
I am creating the power floor. At least a temporary power floor for now. I might build it a lot lower, like once I'm able to deal with slime lung and such. But for right now, I want to be able to replace the hamster wheel so that I have, you know, more time with my duplicates doing other things than running on a treadmill. Add that to main grid. Aw, the toilet's backed up again. Oh, sorry, Bade. Looks like you got caught on toilet duty.
I'm supposed to be exploring. Why am I back here?
This way. Yeah, looks like we have plenty of coal. Ideally, I want them to finish up the grid first before I have them put coal in these. That way I'm not wasting coal. Because coal is a very finite resource, and I don't want to run out of that early on before I get renewable resources. Oh, you're out of water. Oh, that's right. I need to create a friggin' pitcher thing. Because they have no way to gather water right now. Prioritize 9. Because they don't have a way to put water in the base right now, and I don't want germs to spread around.
Mm-hmm.
Eyes.
May I ask,
Ease.
what is our duplicant Beardsley doing? Because he's saying that he feels like he is slowly suffocating.
Oh hey Beardsley, thanks for joining the stream. Looks like you're just here chilling by the oxygen. You're actually hogging the oxygen yourself. Look at you chatting up at work. Right now we're just building out the base right now, going a little further, and doing, like, keeping the base balanced so that we could complete the research trees. After I finish the research trees, I'll be able to expand a little more. Colony achievements. What I get? Huh, didn't tell me what I got. How are we doing on food? 39,000. I think we're doing pretty well on food right now. We have power!
Oh my god, what does that mean?
We have automated power, or slightly more automated. So I could actually get rid of this one.
Doesn't that help generate heat at the same time?
It does, actually. So I have to be mindful about how much heat this is generating, because it'll, like, ultimately it will, if I leave it as it is, it'll cook my base.
It's temperate, but it looks like it's starting to get warm.
Yeah, no, it's getting there. So I need to find ways to cool the base soon, eventually. Like, there are...
That's why there's a swimming pool. Everyone take a dive. JK.
Something I learned about this game when it comes to, like, water, I guess water in general, like, water could hold a lot of, like, heat for the most part. Like, it takes a long time to heat, and it takes a long time to cool. But that's because if you look at the properties of water, it has a relatively high heat capacity, so it can hold a lot of heat, and has a very slow conductivity. So it takes a while for it to heat up, but when it has a lot of heat, it has a lot of heat. As compared to, like, let's say, polluted water. Thermal conductivity is 0.5, 0.6. So polluted water conducts less energy than regular water. Interesting. I'll have to remember that. But things like oil transfer their energy a lot faster. So oil is a really good way to, like, heat and cool a base because they have a very high conductivity. I need to do something about this ice because it's going to eventually melt. Speaking of which, so ice has a capacity of 2, thermal conductivity 2.
Where did that ice come from?
I printed it.
You 3D printed ice.
Yes, I 3D printed ice. I think what I'll have it do is I'll have them dig this way and just kind of drop the ice all the way to the water.
They can't just pick it up?
I just want to clean. Like, I don't want to put a storage bin down right now. This, for me, I feel like this might be a little bit faster. There we go.
That worries me.
Destroying things are usually a lot faster than picking it up and moving it, apparently. There we go. And then it'll just, like, redo it. Ooh, research done. What do we need next? So we do have smart batteries now. Do we want proper toilets?
Yeah.
I think people would appreciate proper toilets. I think I'll finish the computer stuff first. So I recently got an automated battery, I think. No, I did not. Huh. I need to do that one next. Research. Battery. Aha! Battery. Did I just see that correctly? Did they move it? Oh, that's funny. They put the jukebox, or jukebot, right here in the sound amplifiers. I don't see how a smart battery amplifies sound. Alright, anyway. I'll have them research that. Looks like I have my water situated. Toilets are functioning. Oxygen is pretty good. Power, good. Heat, slowly permutating, but I think I have time. Tech core is really bad, but I'll work on that eventually. But yeah, we're pretty stable right now. Let's see. Hopefully we'll be able to keep the stability while we get all the research done.
Decor, where is my inspiration?
Looks like it's only here by the by the printer right now.
Oh yes, the printer that 3D prints ice is such an inspiration.
Oh, check that out. Stone hatchling.
Yeah.
That means it, like, let's go. It's gonna be a different variant of the hatch. Speaking of which, I got an egg breaker. Looks like we're good on food. Let's check the graphs, because I love graphs. Boop. So this is the colony summary, which kind of tells you how your base is doing over time. I think like, this is actually where you see your achievements.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see, like, oh, total oxygen produced over time, colony generation over time, so it's been going up and down. Average power produced. I'm slowly going up on the power production. Let's see. Looks like we're consuming more oxygen. So that I have to remember that. Let's see. Duplicants, total travel time. My total travel time is slowly going up because I'm having them go farther and farther, so I have to fix that soon. Total stress created. It's like a, I think there's a slight line going up for the amount of stress being created.
I wonder what they were stressed about. I
Uh,
know I was suffocating at one point.
but hey, check it out. So there's a lot more oxygen in here now. So they should like, it'll be,
Ooh.
it's gonna be pretty good for a little while. We still have 17 tons of algae, so that'll be, we should be pretty good for a while. Ooh, I need this. Put you. This is the. This allows me to refine like metals and stuff, like early game, because it does a pretty bad job extracting various metals from ores. There's a better one that will do 1-to-1 copper ore to copper, for example. This one like takes like a portion of it, like for example.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes in 100 kilograms of copper.
So the important age-old question:
Yes.
when are we going to create our rocket to get off this rock?
Oh, that's actually gonna be a little while, only because, at least for me, I personally like to finish up the research first and box in my base from heat and other elements before I go out exploring. So a lot of this early game is foundation. Like, I want to make sure I have the foundation to keep my duplicates alive, because the last thing I want to happen is build myself into a corner where I would be constantly like, oh no, I'm out of algae, which way do I build? Or oh no, I'm out of water, I need to build a system over here. I want to make sure I have all my systems in place before I go out and create systems elsewhere.
ELDR. This is our life now.
But I could definitely appreciate having at least a schedule and a certain amount of time that I spend in this game, because given the chance, I'd probably spend like entire days like just playing this game. Someone's idle. It's odd. Hold on. Oh, they have like nothing to do. I'll give you something to do. There you go. I want this bin to fill up as the lowest priority if they have nothing to do. There you go. So you shouldn't be idle anymore. So I actually need to give them something to do if people are going idle. Let me see. Let's break some eggs.
Who's going idle?
There were some people who ran out of work. I didn't see who it
Yeah,
was.
I'm asking specifically who was going idle.
Let's see. Who's idle? Looks like Sir was idle for a little bit, as far as I know. Because he's the one doing the thing, gathering now. Let's break some eggs. Ooh, what the? What's that?
Hmm.
Sweetle? I have no idea what a Sweetle is. I guess there's like more creatures now. Can't wait to see what that is. You can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Let's go watch him break eggs. Someone break an egg. I want to see you guys break eggs. No one wants to break eggs? Oh, okay, just want to eat vein.
But I'll have you know I love eggs.
Mm-hmm. There we go. Bink, bink, bink. Bink, bink, bink. Bink,
I
bink,
like
bink.
how I'm just sitting there in front of the grill eating.
Oh, that's right. Still need to make a mess hall. That's another thing I need to work on. Let's see. I have that now. I'm still waiting for the battery. I want to focus on power right now. Okay, it's almost done. I'll let them work for a little bit. Maybe clean up some areas. Yay! Got my battery. So I'm gonna have it so what the smart battery does is if it is charged at a certain threshold, it should depower these coal generators. In order for them to know that is I need to use automated wires, these wires from this system to tell these guys to turn off. So I'll do
Keyword automated.
that. I need more refined materials though, so he's working on that. Okay, more refined materials. Put this here so I have a place to put those refined materials. That way I don't lose them. We have power. Alright.
I'm worried about the swimming pool area. There's a lot of black stuff down there.
Yeah, I need to clean that up.
That's pretty much unbreathable oxygen, right?
Oh, all this carbon dioxide? Yeah, that's unbreathable oxygen. I'll deal with, like, what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna put a carbon skimmer, like, right here, so that, as the carbon dioxide moves down here, it'll get collected and turned into polluted water instead.
Polluted water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
that's
least
better than carbon dioxide.
the reason why it's better is because I can convert polluted water into regular water afterwards. So essentially, the cycle is carbon dioxide to polluted water to regular water, and then put it back in the system, kind of thing. So it's kind of like the only thing you really lose in that situation is energy. So it's a nice way to recycle the carbon dioxide that the duplicates are consuming right now. Let's see. There's no germs down here, right? Okay, yeah. I think I'll have the... I'll probably put the skimmer down here because the oxygen will slowly fold, like, go down this way. Since it's heavier than oxygen. Alright, here's my smart battery. There we go. How I have it set up is when it reaches, like, these will start up when it reaches 20, when this battery reaches under 20%, so that's the low threshold, and then will stop when it reaches 80% charge. That way, these things don't continue burning coal over time, because coal is since it's such a limited resource. I want to make sure I get 100% like use out of every coal instead of like it fills up and then it just continues running. I don't want that. I want it to stop when these batteries are filled to a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have these at 7. Because I still want these filled up with coal, like as much as possible, and then have them run when these things are low in power. So let's see, I can move these batteries now for more room. Then let's do more research. I need... let's give them some poles to go up and down. That way they can be more efficient going up and down ladders. Or at least let gravity like pull them down so they could get down to the work area faster.
Hmm.
Things are going pretty smoothly right now. Let's see, food's good, oxygen's good, power. Ooh, my potential load is 1,000 right now, or above 1,000. That means if everything were to turn on all at once, it might break the system. So I'm going to have to start like creating more grids, more power grids. I could do that. Let's see. Research. You could do that with a power. Aha! Advanced power system. Go! I think I have to rework this just a little bit. It is going to be temporary, but what I'll do is I'll split off the power between one transfer to another. That way I could increase the amount of stuff I could have on the system without it blowing up.
You mean it can blow up space?
it
Like
could
explosion in our face?
it could make the base more inefficient.
Oh, so not an actual explosion.
No, not that as far as I know. There's the only explosions I know of in this game are the stuff that happens when rockets. Oh shoot! No, you're Jeremy.
Okay. Boring. Where's all the explosions? Oh, someone's got germs on them. Who is that?
That's you.
Excuse you. I demand to be sanitized this instant.
There you go. You're good. Now we need to sanitize everything else.
Well, that's not my fault. Look, Karen.
Why are you spreading germs everywhere, Vane?
Excuse you. You're the one that gave me germs. You put me in an exposed area.
Hold on. Disinfect this building. Oh, look at that. Disinfect that building. Yeah, now we have to gas the entire place. That way, people are less chance to get sick.
I take no responsibility. This is due to the mismanagement of Karen over here.
Alright. Let's put this bottle and beer right here. Oops. I'll put it right here. There we go. A place to put the clean water at. There we go. Looks like we got more printables. Let's deal with skills first. Let's see, TX will increase his ability to... How appropriate how he's probably going to be one of the pilots for one of my rockets.
He will really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because look at him. Look how proud he's standing on the upper left-hand corner with that goofy smile.
Let's increase his carrying power. Who else got points?
Oh, carrying power, so as in helping him get buffed?
Mm-hmm.
Carrying heavier things or carrying more things?
Carrying more things. Like, because duplicates can only carry so much. So giving them the...
Look at him, he's so proud.
What else do I want you to do? I think I want you to tidy up. Give you some more strength. I'll give myself... Let's see, I'm good at cooking. What else will I be good at? Researching, farming. I think we need a farmer. Nah, you should stay cooking. I'll also give him supply. And Beardsley, you're gonna be the highest level builder.
Builds.
He builds. Yeah, he builds things faster than everyone else.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot about the blueprint. Do I want salt water? Do I want Abe, Harold, or Nails? I think I'm pretty good on food now, but we don't have anyone that could... I think we wanted decoration. I don't remember, I'm just gonna reject everybody. Actually, let me hold on to that salt water. Might need that for something later. Let's see, good, looking good. Give me that. I do need a rancher soon.
A rancher?
Yeah, in order to, what's the word? Wrangle all these hatches, so I could use them as resources in terms of like meat and coal and such.
Mm.
There we go. Do that. I think I might have to add another storage thing soon, so I'll do that. Yeah, avoid that chlorine, because chlorine will be bad if I add it to my base. It'll disinfect things, which would be nice. Let's add some mush bars to the menu. Colony achievement. What we got? Red light, green light. I automated my first building. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, automation.
It's very simple right now, but I'm hoping to make crazier builds later. More copper. Oh, okay, that's how I do it. So I want to make sure I know how much stuff I have. How much that has. Sure, how much liquid do we have? There we go. Ooh, I don't have any mush fries. I need to make more mush bars.
Ugh, mush bars.
Yeah, I know.
Why can't we make chicken nuggets?
Not yet. We'll get there eventually.
That's a thing.
Not chicken nuggets per se, but like, you know, better foods. How's research going? So we're in cycle 26, and we're looking actually pretty good right now. We have a good source of power. Duplicants have plenty of stuff to do. Probably should build out a little more. See some oxalate here? That way I could free it and allow more oxygen to come in.
Without getting too close to the slime lung, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close. I could actually probably convert this polluted water to regular water to increase my store of my current water. Alright. Let's create another room.
I can't help but that looking at that body of water to the right.
Mm-hmm.
It's piss water.
Even piss water could eventually be refined to drinkable water.
Nope, nope, I'm not listening to that. Nope. I mean, I know that's a thing, but nope, 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 nope.
Like you have to think about
Nope,
it.
nope, 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 nope.
Oh no, I trapped this guy. Oh, there we go. No, he's good.
Don't be trapping people.
It's Beardsley. Don't worry, I'll keep Beardsley. Okay.
Okay.
As in, like, I won't make him suffocate needlessly.
It was nice knowing you, Grizzly.
It'll be fine. Let's see, hydrogen power shut off. Okay, I have the power transformer, which is what I wanted earlier. I need to upgrade this power system. Sorry guys, we're gonna be without power for a little bit. I'm gonna redo this area. I'm essentially upgrading the wires down here so they can hold more energy, and then splitting them off with power transformers. That way I can create like more grids of power
Grids of power.
Yeah. Let's see. We want power transformer. So I'll put this here. I'll do 2 transformers for now. So I could collectively have like up to 2,000 watts of utilities, or sorry, electronics on the system. So I'll do that. Actually, how am I gonna get it up there? I should reroute it this way. And then, do I have wires that go up? Yeah, I have wire bridge, so let's go this way. Then this way. So that's one grid. There's gonna be another heavy watt wire. So this heavy watt wire could hold like a lot more power right now. So it could hold 20 kilowatts as opposed to just 1,000. And then what I do with that is I connect that to power transformers, which go into the smaller wire, which could only hold 1,000. So I could have up to like 20 of these small power transformers on one of these grids. That way I could like distribute power more evenly around the base. That's probably a lot. Let's see. So that's connected. That's connected. So 1, 2, and then we have 2 grids. So what I'll do is I'll half the base. This half will have this power transformer, and this half will have this transformer. And that'll be a temporary solution until I'm able to expand out the base past the slime lung. Alright, let these guys work. Clean up. Get to the bed. Yay. Now we have access to this bed. Or anyone could be assigned that bed. Ooh, automation wire. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they made it like a little tiny puzzle with the automation. In this case, there's a clock. When it's a green signal, this will activate, I guess, and then it will open this door. So what we want is to open this door. So looks like it wants us to connect the automation wire to this, that way this will open. Or I could just dismantle it. Just a quick and dirty solution. So outside the immediate biome of this area, they have little tiny puzzles like this where it's like a little automation stuff, like turn on this signal or turn off this signal in order to do things like open doors and safes and stuff like that. I need you guys to get the power up before we run out of oxygen. Which actually shouldn't be a while, but there's a good chance to revamp the power system for now. While we're buying time to get the research going. Go, go, go. Alright. Power systems are almost ready. Just need to get these bottom ones in. Looks good. I think everything's connected. Alright, let's do this one first. There we go. Power's flowing. Let's separate this one. And now this is on its own transformer, its own grid. So this one, now its potential load's 560, and then this one, 545. So effectively half the power load. And I could add more transformers as needed, but for right now, we should be pretty good from power surges. So now that power's good, let's do... I think I need a rancher soon for more power, for more food, I should say. That's new. Let's see, what are you? Rover module. Deploys one rover bot for remote planetoid exploration. Ooh. Huh. What's this? Haven't looked at all these yet. Reveals visible planetoids in space. Oh, okay. I'll get to you guys soon. Let's worry about getting around the base first. Clean out the trash. Let's clean out the base a bit. There we go. Work, work. Need a place to put this liquid later. I think my next project... Let's see, maybe build up. Because what do we need right now? Let's get... Yeah, he's taking care of the copper. Food's good, water's good, coal's... We're actually we're consuming coal pretty fast. Let's go dig out some coal. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of coal right here. And algae. Perfect. Let's go out this way a little bit. Let's be careful not to break through to that chlorine. I don't want to break into these various gas pockets yet, because I don't have like a gas sorting system yet here at the bottom of the base yet. And the less new gases I can introduce to the base, the better. I'll probably be using like airlocks and stuff. These doors over here, these pneumatic doors, they're good at like sealing off rooms for bonuses and such, but they do nothing to prevent like heat and other gases from going through. I think liquids go through them too, now I think about it. There you go. Getting a good amount of coal. We're back to 16 tons, 17 tons. Nice. Okay. Looks like we got a good while before we have to worry about these two resources. These are the two primary ones I want to worry about because algae is what's producing the oxygen in my base, and coal is what's keeping my base powered. So as long as I keep these numbers up, I should be pretty golden to get my research done. Essentially, my early game being that keeping the research going, at least until I'm ready to start exploring. Research complete. Yeah! Alright, what we got? So we're able to make fire poles now so they could slide down the base. A little automation horns and such. What do I need next? This will make a new good backup. So, in addition to algae, I could use water to produce oxygen, but this also produces hydrogen. So, until I'm ready to deal with hydrogen, I'll probably save this for when I start running low on algae. So, I'll have that research just kind of ready to go in case I suddenly like run low on algae. A lot of things that happen early game that you need to like kind of watch out for are the amount of resources you're using within the local area, because being in the starting area is nice because you're very close to the initial areas for algae and stuff, but like outside this biome, there's not a lot of places that have algae that are safe. Like for example, there's a lot of algae here, but it's in all this slime lung, and I don't have like little spacesuits yet, so I can't really deal with that yet. So I don't want to go there until I'm ready. So I don't want to use up my algae before I get to the point where I can deal with slime lung. There's a bunch of algae going this way, but it has a lot of heat, so I need to be able to plan ahead using the resources I have now to make sure all my foundations are all good before I really start delving out. At least in my opinion. Like, that's how I like to start my early game. Alright, what we got going here? Vein could upgrade their digging. Boop. There we go. Your morale is still good, so I don't have to worry about decorations and stuff just yet. Aw, little Drecklet. These guys will be good for farming the... What's it called? I forgot what it's called. It's the thing on their back. Like, you shave them like sheep. And then you could use their... that particular resource to create the spacesuits. So maybe I'll have you, like, kind of hanging around. Eee, look at the eyes! Aww. These little this is the baby version of the critter. These guys like to stick on walls and such, so he'll be probably just circling around this tile set, like, for the entirety of his little babiness. Oh yeah, thanks, Beardsley. Yeah, the base is looking good so far. I like it. It's efficient for now, but it can't last forever, because like since my algae resources are gonna be limited for a little while, I need to be able to plan ahead to what my next oxygen producer will be. Part of the reason why the game's called Oxygen Not Included is because if you just let your duplicates work and leave them be, you're going to run out of oxygen because, like, you need to create systems that allow them to survive. Ooh, someone's idle. Oh, they're running out of stuff to do. These things are filling up fast. Let's see. I need to create a organization system real fast. So I think I'll focus on the seeds right now. So for this one, for example, I only want to carry 10 seeds. Like, I want 10 seeds of all the types of seeds I have right now, so I at least have a backup. And then everything else I could either compost or store somewhere else. So let me do that real fast. I could copy the settings from one to the other so that, like, this one can only carry 10 seeds of the mealweed one, and then this one's gonna be the next one. And so forth. And then I'll make this one the rest of the seeds. At a lower priority. So the idea would be, because this is 6 and these are 7s, these should fill up first, reach their max 10, and then everything else will go in this bin for seeds. And I could see, like, oh, okay, I have a lot of this seed. I could either start planting with those or composting them. Also, the reason why I had these guys just kind of make the all boxes is because I could take a look, like, okay, which resource do I have a lot of that I could probably start storing. Looks like dirt, so I'll make this one dirt. Make this one... Let's see... Cultivate soil, dirt, and clay. I'll make them priority 2. Like I don't want them to be focusing on this, but if they run out of things to do, I want them to move clay and dirt into this bin, for example. This one I want like sand. And then now
How could we have possibly be running out of things to do?
well, you know, we're in a little section of the asteroid, and they only have so much stuff to go. Like, they only have so many stuff to move around.
Hmm.
Research complete. Fire pole and temp shift plates. Perfect. Electrolyzer, liquid bridge. What are we researching next? Let's get ranching in. I think I'll let him work for a while, like complete the entire tree. So I have to think about it for a while. I'm getting to the point of the early game where I'm really thinking about the systems that I have and trying to refine them to be more efficient. So it looks like seeds are filling up okay. I think I'll add another row of storage bins. What do we have over here? Some granites, clays, dirt, phosphorites. I think this one will have phosphorite. Like, I don't need phosphorite right away, but it'd be good to have them in a bin. What else do we got going here? Oh, I should have a bin for metals and such. So 2. They'll be higher priority because I want metals like in one place when they find it. Alright, while they're sorting that, I should probably do some dig orders. Let's dig out this way. How am I on slime lung? I'm good. How am I on temperature? Ooh, it's getting hotter that way too. Oh, that's right. I forgot I have fire poles. We can start building so they could drop down like super just like that. A little further. A little further.
Firefighter poles? Is that what they're called?
Yep, they're fire poles, so they could just like slide down as opposed to climbing down.
Just the start of your twisted scheme to turn us all into pole dancers.
No. Silly. Let's see what else is in here. Dirt, copper ore. These things still have food germs. It's odd. Let's disinfect everything. You guys need to clean your hands. Temp shift plates. A wattage sensor. Haven't tried using that one yet. Huh, let's try it. How does this work? So it sends a green signal. Oh, okay, never mind. It's a sensor. So when it reaches a certain range. Okay, so I could do like a light or something like that. Or a horn, be like, oh, this system is generating too much electricity. So I could make it like a horn or something. I should make the food hall. I have 6 people. So I'm going to create 6 tables. I'll make 10, just to be safe. I believe I need 1 piece of decor. Actually, let's do it this way. I want to decorate this place nicely for where they're gonna eat. A little nice, so that it's mainly for the dining hall buff.
And then you're gonna have a certain someone fall asleep at the dining table.
Yes. So I'm trying to go for the, let's see what we got, a mess hall buff. I can't get the Great Hall yet because I need a person that's able to decorate better. But this one will increase morale by +3, so that way I could give them more responsibilities soon. Looks like the automation here is working okay, because what we can see here is once this drops below 20%, this is gonna turn green and turn these on. Ta-da! And then when these reach a certain point, which is 80% of this battery being filled, they will stop again. So I don't have to worry about wasting resources. Let's see. Driver's seat here. Oh, he's asleep. Those eyelids look funny. Oh no, he put his hands over his eyes. Aww. That's cute. Back to work, everyone.
I'm surprised they're able to sleep with all that noise happening around them.
I know. Good thing that sound pollution isn't like a mechanic of the game, because, like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff functioning in the space right now. Cancel that. Let's probably organize the stuff more while we're waiting. I think I'll make a section just for minerals. So like igneous rock and such.
Those creatures that are off in their own little thing, like to the left, will they join your base, or is it something that you have to kill?
Not kill necessarily, like all the creatures as far as I know are pretty docile in this game. Like you could wrangle them and bring them to your base. Not everything's wrangleable. This guy I would consider slightly hostile in the sense that he produces polluted oxygen. Let's see, morbs are attracted to unhygienic conditions and frequently excrete bursts of polluted oxygen. The reason why I think that's pretty hostile is because they're usually in areas that are producing a lot of slime lung. You can already see right here. So what happens is, as they're producing polluted oxygen, they're allowing slime lung to to grow. So this area, for example, I don't want to go into right away, and I might have to kill the morb. That way, that's one less polluted oxygen generation happening in that area.
I see.
Oh, there's a lot of critters out there. Alright, so that's going. Let's start with igneous rock first, because igneous is very insulated, like it's very dense. Like, let me take a look at I wonder if there's one right here. Igneous rock. Igneous rocks have very high thermal conductivity.
You're right. Ignis from Final Fantasy 15 does rock.
I think they're very good insulators, I think. Specifically.
Or do you mean igneous rocks?
Wait, what did I say? Ignis?
You said igneous.
Igneous rocks. There. Like, let's take a look at the stats. Igneous rock, heat capacity is 1, thermal conductivity is 2, as opposed to a sandstone tile, which is 2.9, and doesn't hold very lot. So, in effect, 2.9. This is slightly slower at transferring heat than a typical sandstone. So this is, like, at least for now, igneous rocks are okay at slowing down energy. So if I build tiles to that effect, it'll slow down the heat transfer from, like, say, this area to here. What I need to do first is unlock the research for insulated tiles. which is here. Temperature modulation. Ice fan, ice maker, insulate tile, space heaters. And this is where we get to HVAC systems, like thermal regulators for air. I think there's a water cooler too somewhere around here. I'll worry about that later. So I'll get this one first. Let's open this one up. Lock. Base is looking. Ooh, someone was stressed out. Oh no. No, TX was stressed out.
And he was recently stressed out too.
Yeah.
Why is he not in this game?
Let's take a look at why. So TX. Let's see. He has low morale. He's low morale because. Let's take a look at his skills.
Or because what?
He could what could have happened is his morale might have dropped at some point below his requirements, and he might have gotten stressed. But it looks like he's good right now. I think it's because since we added this room, the mess hall, he had a morale boost. So I think this 3% is probably gonna go down soon. So let me add it.
He needs his love. We need to get Haworthia in here.
Ease. My next priority, like the next person that's gonna come in, is probably gonna be a rancher, so I could like get all these critters in one place.
Who would be a rancher type in the crew?
I don't know. Let's do this. At least I can still get bathrooms out. Right now I lost my bonus for the bathroom, so I need to, like it says maximum size 64 tiles, so I need to reduce the size of this room. There we go, the train. Alright, things are looking good. Let me put up a deodorizer up here. We probably could use more mush bar. Let's see. Should I distribute skills? Because I'm a little worried the morale is getting up there again. Orbis will be more researching.
That hat.
I know. I'd like to change it, but it's at least I know that that's Orbis right there. Yeah, I saw that the stress went down. I think these new rooms are allowing stress to go down faster. Maybe it was you guys like kind of taking a dip in the water, getting your feet wet, and being like, "Oh, I'm so upset that I got wet," and got a little stressed.
Oh, gee, I wonder why we decided to take a dip into the water, Karen.
Oh, I don't know.
Made us go into the water.
I think
Do you like with soggy socks?
I think it's because you guys need to clean up this area, so you guys might be a little stressed out for a little while, so.
Maybe not you.
Igneous rock. So these will work themselves up to those things better, or later. Minerals, fertilizer, I should move that. Fertilizer will go here. Polluted dirt should go taken care of there. What we got? Yep, we got insulated tiles. So what I could do now is start, let's see, slow heating. I can start insulating the base a little. I'll put these tiles this way. I think I could afford having a little bit of chlorine in the base. I think everyone would be fine with that, right?
Maybe the water.
Like having a little bit of chlorine in the base isn't so bad because it can disinfect some stuff. In fact, it'll probably disinfect some of the what's it called the germs that we've got going in these bins.
Disinfect your face.
That's what the wash bin's for. What do we got? Farming. Here we go. Unconstructive. Cannot do building errands. I could probably go for a better farming stat. No, I might not have another chance. Nah, more sandstone. I want to secure my food a little bit better before I get more people in. Empty the train out. Power should be good. 545, 565. Alright. Ooh, I don't want too much chlorine coming to the base. We'll see how this works. Here comes the chlorine! I can't breathe. I'm joking.
There we go.
Yep. Oh, why aren't you guys dealing with that? Deal with it. Deal with it now. I want to close it off. Come on! Go faster!
Growing right there.
Where's the chlorine going? Like, it's not gonna outright kill them or anything like that. It's just like carbon dioxide. They're just gonna hold your breath around it. But like, ideally, I want to keep the base as clean as possible. There we go. Close it off, please. There we go. That's closed off. So this will slightly slow down the amount of heat coming from this side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to build like a nice egg of insulated tiles around this entire base. And then probably create like a mechanized airlock before I go exploring. Ooh, please don't stand there, you're gonna get locked out. Ah, what are you doing? No, what are you doing? He wants it to work outside, apparently. There we go. Yeah, you see that? He was about to trap himself out there.
Like, if I could just escape the base. Oh, Karen.
Yes.
What have you done in this playthrough?
Well, let's see. So far in this playthrough, we actually take a quick recap. Now I think about it, we could go to the colony summary, we could observe how we built out up to this point. Essentially, like in this recent playthrough, I combined the two waters here into like this bottom area, and then I'm now slowly insulating the base. I also create this power system here to better balance out the amount of power going around in the base. And essentially, yeah, like I'm creating the I use this play session to start creating the foundations to build out even further, like creating my fire poles, creating the power systems, continuing the research. Like, where am I on my research? I still have a long way to go on research right now before I consider myself done for a little while. Speaking of which, let me decide on which one to research next. Maybe medicine. These guys are probably gonna get sick soon because of slime lung and such. I'll have that going. I think in the next playthrough, I'll focus on getting these insulated tiles surrounding the entire base. That way I could properly cool or heat certain areas of the base. Probably find out what this is. What is that? Supply teleporter units. I think we looked at this before. Capable of taking liquid, solid, and gas resources. I'll have to experiment with that later. But yeah, the next goal will be to block off the base and then probably making spacesuits to like delve out and explore further. So this is more of a foundational session, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll probably add more duplicants as I create like a larger farm. That way they could keep themselves fed as I keep growing the base. But yeah, what do you think? This is probably a good time to end the session then.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah,
did 2 hours work. You made a lot of progress. I almost suffocated. He built himself outside the walls.
But it feels like I could do so much more. But yeah, I think having like the 2-hour limit is probably good for me. That way I don't like spend way too much time in this, because there's plenty of stuff that I'd like to accomplish too in a day. Let me clear the track. But okay, yeah, let me save the session. Do that. I'll say, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have had an amazing holiday season, and yeah, like I'm happy that you guys are watching, if anything.
We'll be back more next Sunday. What will Silverin do to make the base explode?
I don't think I'm not gonna make it explode or anything like that.
Who is going to suffocate next? Who's gonna take a dip into the swimming pool and get their socks wet?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. Nothing incredibly exciting. But I like to think that Oxygen Not Included is a good starting point.
We have a volunteer for someone who wants to dive into the water and get their wet.
Okay, Beardsley, you could be the one that first delves into space. How about that? I'll have you be in the first rocket or something. But alright, I'll call it a day here on Oxygen Not Included. Appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season.
Toodles!
Oh yeah, I have my thing. Scatter yourselves! Or not just scatter. Scatter!
Scatter!